Hi, this is Janet Nation on Real Estate and welcome to my channel. Glad to see you. Please subscribe, like, share the information that you hear today. And I want to talk to those of you that have just recently purchased your home. I want to just give you some tips for what you could do for the first 5 years, or start getting into doing for the first 5 years. So the first thing I'm going to say to you is you gotta get yourself life insurance. And I know right away some of you will be saying, well, I have life insurance on my job, goody, goody, goody. No, that's not your policy. It could go away anytime. Your employer could take that policy away anytime. So you want to make sure that you get your own. And why do we need life insurance? We need life insurance in the untimely death in the event of an untimely death of yourself or your spouse, and that income is needed to maintain that house. So you want to make sure that you have enough insurance coverage to at least pay the house outright, and other expenses if you choose to, but at least make sure that the house is paid off for. And you want to, and I'm being a little bit biased here, take out like a term life insurance because it is the least expensive and you get much more for your money, and you can buy coverage staying the same for 10, 20, 30 years. So just make sure that you do something like that. Please do not depend solely on your employer, as I said, because it's not a policy that you can control. The next thing I want to say, number 2, is that get into the habit of doing a bi-weekly payment plan. Now, most banks will allow it, and this is, what do I mean by this? So this is where you would take your mortgage payment and you're paid every 15 days. So let's say, for example, your mortgage payment is $3,000 a month, and on the 1st you pay $1,500, and on the 15th you pay $1,500, and then the 1st again of the following month you pay another $1,500, and then on the 30th, and you keep going on like that until the end of the year, every year. And what happens is at the end of the 12th month, you actually would find that you have paid an extra payment. And what that extra payment does for you is that it shaves off approximately 6 to 7 years of your mortgage. Now, that is a lot of money, especially when people tell me today, they're planning to live in their house forever. So if that be the case, then make sure you pay this mortgage off as quickly as possible, and this is definitely one of the ways to do that. Now, if for whatever reason you can't do every 15 days, then maybe once a year you can make an extra payment, or if you get one of those lucky people and you get a bonus, maybe you could take that bonus and put that payment towards your house, and make sure it goes to the principal. Make sure when you make that payment, it goes to the principal and not to the interest, because the banks charge us interest first. But so you want to make sure when you're making an extra payment that you apply it to the principal. Now, you can set this up with your bank. They do charge a large fee, or if you're disciplined, you can just go ahead and do it yourself. All right? So the next thing I want to suggest is that if you live in Long Island like myself, we pay a lot of taxes in Long Island, you know that. You want to make sure that from year 1, you grieve those taxes every single year. Every single year. Doesn't matter what your tax amount is. You hire a professional to do that for you. You can do it yourself, but personally, I hire a professional. So you hire a professional that for yourself, and as a matter of fact, you should be getting solicitations soon in the mail. And the nice, the beautiful thing about all of grieving your taxes is that you don't actually pay anyone unless they are successful. And if they're successful, you pay a percentage of the savings, usually from 30 to 50%. So again, many of you know that you purchase homes with horrendous taxes. Why? Because the homeowner didn't grieve their taxes. And you now buy the house, you buy these high taxes, fight to get those taxes down, all right? And you'll find it'll be a decrease on your mortgage payments, all right? Then you want to inspect your home. I would inspect my home every other year. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't necessarily practice what I preach here with the home inspection, but you really should try to inspect your home every other year. And the reason why is because when we're living in our house, we don't realize things are breaking. It's very subtle. And once they're broken, what would have been maybe an inexpensive fix can potentially become a large hoopla. So you want to make sure that you have a professional inspector come in and look at your house every single year. Don't just use them for the home inspection when you purchase a home, but let them help you maintain that home. It's a very small price to pay. I do remember one year I had a oil tank. Well, we use oil heat in our house, and I had my inspector come in, and he was able to identify that there was a small hole in the bottom of my oil tank and that it was leaking. And that would not have come to our attention until a major problem had taken place. I mean, could you imagine the disaster that would be? Because I have a really nice finished basement and that just would have been a good thing. So you want to just have the inspector come in and just give a quick look and just confirm what's going on and bring it to your attention if there's any repairs that need to get done. All right. So the last thing I want to say is be careful, in the beginning when you purchase your home, and I know we get excited. We want our house to look beautiful. We want everything to be perfect right away. And I blame HGTV for that, right? But be careful, when you're upgrading your house. Repairs are repairs, but when you're upgrading your house, just do one project at a time. If it's possible, pay cash per project because it's so easy to get ourselves in debt, but very difficult to get out of it. And you got your mortgage, and then now you've got to pay for all this stuff, all this upgrade, and if you have children, and you've got food, and you've got utilities, and you've got groceries, you just go easy. Rome wasn't built in a day. As long as your home is safe and clean and you love your neighborhood, just take your time and bring it to the way that you want it to be. So these are some of the things as new homeowners that I want you to think about once you're in. Enjoy your home. Not get yourself in debt. I mean, these are difficult times. We don't know where we're going to be, especially with this COVID thing. So just be careful with what you do. Enjoy your home, enjoy your family, and I wish you many, many, many years of happiness. Janet Nation on real estate. Please share, please subscribe, and come back next week. And if you want me to help you purchase a home or sell a home, give me a call.